Okay. I think we're good.
Are we live?
I don't know. I don't know. Are we live? Am I? Oh, fuck, I am. Hello. Hello. Wait, sorry. That was a little too loud. I'll put that down just a little bit. Okay. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I have to put this on my story so people can view me. So I can get my views. There I am. Oh, there I am in all my glory. Share. I suspect everyone else should be doing this exact same thing too. Come say hi or else. Okay. Oh my I don't care, Instagram. I don't care who else I want to send this to. Just my story. Thank you. Okay. All right. Show me lay dog. Oh, the chicken. The star. The main star of Bad Dreams. Isn't that right, Sir Chicken? Yes. 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 You will be with me. Is my audio working? I gotta listen to myself. Hold on. The chicken. The Nope, nope, yep, the audio. 600 subs. Yes. 600. Who would have fucking thunk? Yes, it's coming to me. Soon Mr. Beast will be fucked. Also, the Shamrock Shake from McDonald's is fucking awful. It's actually disgusting. Oh, thank you, Miguel, for telling me it sounds fine. Thank you. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, what do we got in here? How can I... See, this is all new to me. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think our teenage selves did better in less than a year somehow. I don't know about that one. I feel like we have just evolved. Okay. So, today's lesson. The three people that are in here. Welcome to my first ever live stream. I'm testing this out. Multitudes of reasons. One, I just want to see if I can get the hang of it. See if I like it. Jesus, I can't. Okay. All right. See if I like it. And what will we be doing in this live stream? Well, there's a couple of things that I would like to do in this live stream, but I really can't. And one of them was to react to other short horror films in reaction. But YouTube copyright is incredibly hard to get around. So we're not going to be doing that. Unless I find a way to do it. But I can't. Oh god, I hate how I look. No. No, it's okay. Okay. Yeah, so I actually also so we're gonna talk about a couple things. We're gonna talk about a new short film coming up soon, called After Sleep. That it was in the pre-production stage as we speak, and talk about Project Hail Mary because I just came out of it. Not that I came out of Hail Mary. I came out of the theater, IMAX to be exact, and I have to say, Project Hail Mary was pretty good. It was pretty good. I mean, let me get my yeah. All right, and now let's see if I can do this correctly. I believe it's just shift. I believe It's oh, that's me. That's me. Apologies. So it should be shift 1. I believe it's just shift. I think that worked, right? I believe that did work. Ha ha. Yep, you saw that. You weren't supposed to do that.
Oh,
that was
me.
like showing
That's
you
me. Apologies.
my nudes. So it should be Project Hail Mary. 1. I believe it's just shift. I would say I think that worked.
Was pretty
right?
good.
I believe that did work.
I gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
You weren't supposed to do that.
On
my
my
letterbox.
That was like showing you.
Have my
my
letterbox.
letterbox.
So it should be
as well.
So
Description.
Project Hail Mary and Hail Mary. It's just shift. I would say I think that worked.
Business was pretty
right?
good.
I believe
Business.
that did
I
work.
gave it a
Ha,
4.5
ha, ha.
out
Yep,
of
saw
5.
that. You weren't supposed to do that.
On
My
I thought it was pretty good.
letterbox.
That was like
IMAX
showing you.
spectacle-wise,
I
I
thought
so
it
should be
was
as well.
pretty
Project Hail
freaking
Mary
good.
and Hail
I
Mary. I would say
really like the
that
business
worked.
was pretty good.
The
Business.
cinematography.
That did
I
work.
gave it a
Ha,
4.5.
ha, ha.
This
Yeah,
is without a doubt.
I thought it was pretty good. That was
One of the
IMAX
better
spectacle-wise, I thought
space
this
movies that
was
I've seen.
obviously
Project Hail Mary
Interstellar.
and
Still up there for me.
Hail Mary.
2001: A Space
I
Odyssey.
I would say
really like the
Gravity
business
was
was
pretty
pretty
good.
good.
Gravity.
That
That
did
did
work.
work.
This
This
is
is without a doubt.
I thought it was pretty good.
One of the
IMAX
better
spectacle-wise, I thought
space
this
movies
was
that I've
so
seen.
Project
Hail
Hail
Mary
Mary
and
and
Hail
Hail
Mary.
Mary.
Odyssey.
Project.
I would
I
say
really like
Gravity
the business
was
was
pretty
pretty
good.
good.
Gravity.
That
That
did
did
work.
work.
This
is without a
and I will
doubt.
say it's
I thought it was
very
pretty
good.
good.
One of the
IMAX
better
spectacle-wise,
I thought
this
space
one
movies
was
that I've
so
seen.
Project Hail Mary and Hail Mary.
Odyssey.
I would say Gravity
was pretty good.
Gravity.
That
That
did
did
work.
work.
This
is without a
and I will
doubt.
say it's
I thought it
very
was
good.
One of the better
spectacle-wise,
I thought
this
space.
one
Didn't even know that was open. Okay, Papa. Okay. All right. So, God forbid a YouTube tab is open. God forbid. God forbid. Where was I? Oh, that's right. Project Hail Mary. Is that what he wanted? Yeah. Okay. So, Project Hail Mary. Ryan Gosling is in it. Ryan Gosling. He's pretty good in it. There are only. I give it a 4.5 out of 5. There is only a thing, maybe one thing or two. I really don't want to get into spoilers. I don't want to get into spoilers, but I felt like Ryan Gosling was the only main. Obviously, he is the main character. I meant to say he's the only main character that was written well. The other characters that you meet, most of them are scientists. They're on Earth. I don't want to get into spoilery, and then also I believe from the trailers you know about the Little Rock. That's pretty much it. The only thing I would have to say, like I said, is the fact that I just wish that there was more chemistry with the other actors, with Ryan Gosling. I thought maybe some of their stories, especially, oh my God, what's her name? Sandra, she's good in it, and yet she is barely in it, for me at least. And I thought they were going to use her character more. I thought it was more leaning towards, honestly, a love story between Ryan Gosling and Sandra. And that never happened, and, that maybe that wasn't supposed to happen, and that's okay. Other than my little gripe, this was a good movie. This is not a sad space movie. I saw a review. I forget what article I was reading, but basically, someone said that this was not, most space movies have a deep, depressing color like blue, whereas Hail Mary has a warm feeling to it, and I can totally see that. There is definitely some emotion. There are a ton of emotional elements in this. And I thought they all played out well. I thought this movie was really good. It honestly, I didn't realize it was that much of a comedy. I'm not saying that it is a comedy. I don't think it classifies itself as a comedy. But I was laughing at a good amount of the things in the movie. So I thought that was pretty peak. I thought... oh, I see why. I see why you wanted me to get rid of the YouTube tab, Miguel. I see. Yes, because I was echoing. I'm an idiot. Alright, well, Project Hail Mary. Like I said, I give it a 3.5, 4.5 out of 5. I honestly might go lower. Maybe give it a 4. but I thought it was really good. Towards the end, I would say that I kind of just like I think it was at like probably like the 2 hour and 25 minute mark. Probably like it was only like 10 minutes left, and I was kind of just like, oh, all right, we got. It was kind of like that. See, I'm just hungry. I'm sorry. When you're hungry, McDonald's is really good. Other than that, McDonald's is ass. When you're hungry and starving and you have nothing to eat all day, McDonald's really is pretty good. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I'll be eating while I'm talking. But Project Hail Mary, really good. I would definitely highly recommend go seeing it. Again, I don't want to do a spoiler talk. I might actually just clip this and make it a separate video to talk about Project Hail Mary. What else can I talk about this movie? Shot was well. It was shot well. Music was really good. I thought the score was really, really good. The directors are the same directors from the Spider-Verse movies and also the the first Lego movie. I'm pretty sure. I think maybe they did the sequel. Did they do the sequel? Let's find out. Lego movie 2. Oh, it was written by them. It was written by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. But it was not directed, so that's all right. All right. Cool. Nice. Yes. All right. Yeah. So Project Hail Mary, thought that was really, really good movie. Really good movie time. Thought that was pretty peak. So. I don't know what to do in these live streams. I don't know. But I do. Ooh! I do want to show you. Miguel, are you watching? Da-da-da-da. Ooh. Marty Supreme 4K. Marty Supreme 4K. It's here. I like this. It's actually a little bit bulkier than... Hold on. I have these other four A24 movies, and most of the packaging are all the same. I have more A24 movies, but just these ones have like the barcode on it. And the box for Marty Supreme is fucking bulkier. Like, and they do have postcards in there. Wait, hold on. I'll show them. Let me put that back. So yeah, so we have Marty Supreme. There is a Blu-ray disc in here. I thought it was only going to come with the 4K. So Miguel, if you want the Blu-ray, you can have it. They do not have digital because A24 doesn't roll that way. Ooh. Marty Mauser is in my home. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say... I think they're postcards. I think it's like while they were filming the movie. So it's like behind the scenes stuff. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's okay, I already bought it digitally. Well, rip. Physical media always. So, yeah, so that came in, what was it? I think it technically came in yesterday. I didn't open it till today, but it came in yesterday. So I'm excited to watch this again. Maybe I could, can I put it right here? Oh, the light's just like kind of like fucking it up, but that's alright. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. That's alright. Oh, excuse me. Oh, alright. Oh, also, I have no idea if this is working, but I can now, like, get you guys, the viewers, to I think do supers or gifts. I have no idea how they work. I don't expect them to work, but I thought that was cool. So I don't even know how a sticker works. Or what was it? A super? Supers. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. I don't have donation set up, so I'm not too fucking worried about that. All right. But yeah, Project Hail Mary. Going back to it. This is not even a review at this point. This is me eating McDonald's and talking about Project Hail Mary and Mario Supreme, 4K. God, people are yelling outside. Very good movie. Definitely would go recommend see it. Oh my god, no, I have to talk about this. There was this dude who, listen, I understand getting out of the house, and if you didn't like put on cologne or anything, or perfume, it's okay. I expect you at least to put on some deodorant and not smell like a bag of pork meat right next to me. Like, I'm just trying to enjoy the movie, and then I just get a whiff. I don't even know if he farted or not, this dude. It's either his fart or his musk, but he letched off a stench that I turned to my friend Kenny, and I said, no, could not do this. The good thing about going to see the movie today was, first, this is the first time trailers have not succeeded or exceeded more than like 12 minutes. The movie started, well, the ticket time was 3 o'clock. The movie didn't start till 3:10. Now, the movie theater that I go to, a lot of the times the trailers would play out and you wouldn't even start the movie till 15 almost. I think I timed it once. I think it was a movie before, I forgot what movie it was. I think it was before the year turned to 2026. But one of those times when I went to go see a movie, the movie started 20 minutes after for the trailers, or after the trailers. This time it only did 10 minutes. So I think they only give us 3 or 4 trailers. And honestly, that's fine. Let's even get it down to just 3 trailers, please. So I'm hoping that they're gonna make some improvements on that end. But other than that, the movie experience, God, it's so good to be in a movie theater, except for the fact that, IMAX tickets are now fucking $21, $22. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? But hey. Oh, what's this? A more critical review of the Project Hail Mary movie in a really easy fix I would have made. Let's see. Oh, this is a spoiler. I don't want to get into spoilers. So maybe we won't do that. So okay. So I wonder what is this? Okay. So, what else are we going to talk about? I'm only doing a little bit of a stream. I'm not doing hours of stream. I'm probably just going to do about an hour of stream. See if people want to come in and talk. If not, it's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Just don't. Okay. What could we talk about? We could, if we get more people in here, I could talk about After Sleep. I really do want to talk about After Sleep, my next short film that's going to be coming out. Don't really know, but we'll be filming in the next month or so. Oh, you know what I could do? Hold on. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Hold on, quick test message. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go through Limina's comments. Because you know what I've been seeing? A lot of people commenting on Limina, my first short film. And honestly, the appreciation for Limina, didn't think it would happen. And then recently it had like a boost of views. And people are still commenting on it. So I thought, why not go through all of these comments? Because some of them are actually funny. And some of them are, I don't really care for. I do like I said, I do love reading your comments, and I do like seeing what's the jig and what people hate and don't hate and all that jazz. So is this YouTube live gonna be on the channel? I hope so. I hope so. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna start with, yes. Okay, here it is. So welcome to the Limina comment section. Well, will we be going through the comments? Because some of you have had some interesting things to say. I will be saying that. So here it is. Sorry, I had to double check. Okay, all right, we're good. Yes. So let's go through the comments of Limina. Now I need to come out and say this before anything else. I appreciate, and I always appreciate feedback, whether it's positive or negative. However, the people who are saying, and there's a few of them in here, that talk about they didn't understand the ending, they didn't get the narrative. Kind of what I was going for. I did not throw you a slow ball so you could hit off the tee and go around all the three bases and go back to home base to get a point for your team. No, I did not do that. I basically made it in a way where it would be confusing, it would be confusing for most people. For me, for movies, especially not saying that all the movies that I would be making or videos will have a secret meaning in each one or not be spelled out. It was my first short film officially. I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to do a normal linear story. You know, technically it is linear. But I didn't want to reveal what the movie was really about. So I ask you, will I be telling you what the real meaning of Limina is? I should change that. Should I change that title? Hold on. I feel like I should. Let me go. Imagine. Here we go. Wait. Okay. I want to change it. All right, here we go. Revealing the true meaning of my short film Limina. And that is it. That's it. It's going to happen. But we first will be getting through all of the whatchamacallit. Oh shit. Oh man, I thought I pressed. What did I thought I pressed? I thought I pressed just the webcam. So you guys all just saw that. So apologies. This is still new to me. I thought I pressed the key, the hotkey. But yes, I'm going to be telling you after I read some of these comments what the true meaning of Limina is. And that should be fun. So let's go through some of the first comments. I absolutely did not get this even a little bit. Von Black 2. Couldn't have said it better 2 weeks ago. It's pretty simple, it seems. Argument flashback in the intro. Blood. Sounds like he's going insane, being haunted by a crime he committed. Oh. Is he right? Who knows? The way I see it, the painting throws both the main characters into a possible endless internal loop, each one perceiving the other as a threat to them in their own reality. When one of them listens to the command to open the door, the loop restarts. At least that's what I think is happening here. Oh. I'm just going to like all these comments. Let's get some more people in here. Come on, I want to tell you, I want to reveal what Limina really means. Hold on. Schmickel Dorkel. Why does my live stream look square? God, again, my first time doing a live stream. Couldn't have fucking tell you what the fuck I'm doing. So let's read through some of these comments. Analysis is true. Okay. Could be, but it doesn't explain the blood. I think he killed the girlfriend in the letter. The woman we hear being killed was probably the replaying of him killing her. That's why it said, "You get it now, Paul." The roommate is probably his imagination. We see the prescription bottles when he was moving in, so he obviously has something going on. Interesting. Maddie, 2 weeks ago, loved it. Trapped in a loop trying to remember a crime he committed. The apartment represents his mind, where everything happened in it is trying to get him to recall what he did. Interesting. What's up? This was fantastic. I did see this comment. This was a very good comment, Dylan. You actually commented twice. You commented. Oh no, this is the same comment. Interesting. Samsara is a hell of a drug. The heck is Samsara? Well, the cycle of death and rebirth to which in life in the material world is bound. I wouldn't call that a drug, but it's around there. Ugh. Kenny, try to give me a super. See what happens. I have no idea. Try to give me a super. I have no idea if it works though. Like, just put something so stupid. All right, let's go. I usually get all of these, but this is messed up. I have no clue what happened here. Well, classy jewelry chick. Can't tell you right now. I will at the end though. Did he commit a crime or something and now has blocked it out of his memory? And then he went and moved into this new place, but it all reminds him of what happened before him, and he starts confusing the repressed memories with where he's actually at now. I'm not sure I liked it though. Okay. Holy first jump scare! Oh my god! That jump scare was. I'm sorry. This jump scare when we I'll lower it so there's no like echo. Well, I guess there's no echo. But this first jump scare that we did, I really didn't know what, like, Kenny, that's not a super. He just put 6, 7 in there. Are my supers not? Wait, let me check. Wait, how do I get it like up? Oh yes, you can do a super sticker or a super chat. Okay, I just want to see what would happen if it goes through with that. But all right, yeah, but no, this first jump scare that we did was interesting because for the first like short film, I really didn't know obviously like what we should do for like the jump scare. And so there was just like a few things, like, like the normal like running at you, the normal just jump the noise. So there's just like a bunch of things that came through my mind for that. And the one thing I just really liked is just the idea of like nothing happening, that really screaming noise, and with the makeup that my girlfriend did for Nikki, it was just so like it was so minimal to the point where it looked good for what we were trying to do. And it was just to be uncanny, to be creepy, to not tell you everything of what's going on. That was pretty much like what we're doing. So this jump scare, I'm still very proud of. A lot of people do seem to like this jump scare. And there are definitely things I wish I could have done differently. I wish maybe a little bit more light on his face, and then dim it down a little bit so it's not too like contrasted. One of the other scenes that I would love to go back and do it again is probably like around these areas. Yeah, especially this scene. I mean, this was more so for the fact that I think we just needed light, and we like that. I like the orange hue and like the little blue in the back. This I really did like. I like the what we did here. And even I think one of my favorite shots is definitely, I think, honestly, I think it was this. It was me jumping up. It was right here, I think. Yeah, this was like one of my favorite shots that we did. Like right there. I really like that shot. That was a good shot. Again, this is my first short film, and where this comes in is practice and learning and trying to make shots look better, to make lighting look better, and color grading too. Because so the thing with this one is I didn't do this one in DaVinci Resolve. I did it in Premiere Pro. Silent Lights, the second short film, I did edited in Premiere Pro and then switched it over to DaVinci, where I did color grading there. The only thing I would say about this is if I lowered the ISO for the camera that we had, I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, most of the shots are decent. I think maybe the beginning lighting definitely wasn't best. I think maybe we could have worked on that a bit. This is still one of my favorite shots of me walking down, and it's just it's like this right here. Let's get this over with. Kenny, how was Project Hail Mary? Well, Kenny, I already talked about Project Hail Mary, but I'll tell you it again. Project Hail Mary was pretty good. 4.5 out of 5. It might be a 4 out of 5 later on. But I said to everyone, Kenny, that I feel like Sandra's character, the one that Ryan Gosling should have seemed like to have a romantic connection with, they didn't give her enough lines. Didn't give anyone else enough. They only gave Ryan Gosling and The Rock, which is fine. I just wish there was more character developments for others, but that's just a nitpick of me. Other than that, that was a great movie. Great movie. So, okay, so I'm sorry, I just went on a little tangent there. I just wanted to look back at Limina. We'll go back to the comments. So we were here. Yeah, right here. So I think the main guy murdered the other one in the past in the same location some time ago. Now, with some amnesia due to some unknown reason, he remembers that picture because he has seen it before already, but not the rest of the whole story. And the other guy is the murdered guy chasing him as a ghost. Kenny, I wish I could go see Project Hail Mary. Well, you can go see it. Project Hail Mary is playing now in theaters only. Rated PG-13. All right. So that was an interesting comment. I love it when grown men are afraid. Okay. Bro, this is what I like. Bro, it looks interesting and very cool. I understood the first half, but somehow the second part is really hard to understand for me. I'll try to do so, but man, that looks cool as heck, people. Like, you inspire me to try and film something and make art. Well, you know what? And don't feel bad. Didn't get it either. Again, classy jewelry chick. What are you doing? But yes, this is definitely, again, this is my first short film. Wasn't going for, this has to be the end-all project. This is it. I knew even still editing that, like, oh, I wish I could have done that differently. There were some shots where I wish we could have done or added or subtracted, but I think at that point it just comes from the effect of just excuse me, my goodness. Every time we try to make a short film, we just get better and better and better at it, especially with the feedback. And a lot of people have been saying, "Too scary, man. I just really didn't understand it. It's just like a feature movie I once saw called Tenet. I didn't get it. This is nothing like Tenet. Don't know where you're getting that comparison to. No idea what was going on. I also didn't get it. The plot. But 1237 was a freaking scary movie. Which one was this one? Oh, interesting. A lot of people did like this part too. A lot of people did like this part. Listen, it's still kind of cool. It's still kind of creepy. So, your mom sent me here. Greetings from Aruba. Okay. This one, I had to wait to read this with you guys because I just saw this this comment. So let's read it together. Not my cup of tea. I write fiction and character development. I write fiction, and character development is crucial in order for the viewer to be invested. Technically, no. Not just the character development is crucial for the viewer to be invested. You could have the location be the main character. Uh, you could have meaning. You could have thematic elements be the main character. Take it for this example. Obviously, different examples. Dunkirk from Christopher Nolan. Barely any dialogue from the characters in that movie. Barely any dialogue. I don't even remember their name. Chicken, what do you want? What is it, sir? Chicken's just scratching the door. Dunkirk, the same thing. Like, there wasn't any character development, and a lot of people didn't like that. I was still invested in the movie. I can get past bad acting, but this had no context. I actually liked the roommate better than the lead actor. I don't remember the names of the characters because the film didn't draw me in and make me feel something. I saw a horror short the other day that was under 10 minutes. Not only did it make me cry, but most in the comment section raved about it. The main character left me heartbroken. The story was laid out beautifully. I don't remember seeing acting like that in a long time, either in a short. In terms of shorts, you had ample time to flesh out that story. Well, DD Green 8338, I don't care. Chicken, what do you want? It's okay, chicken. That wasn't the main point of the short film. The short film was not to have the story fleshed out. I did not want a fleshed out story. What I wanted was to scare people and to get them drawn in. And I did do that with a lot. I will take your criticism and put it in my back pocket and say I will keep that. But I do have to disagree with you. Fiction character development is crucial in order for the viewer to be invested. I do disagree with that entirely. Character development is crucial, but it is not the main reason for the view in order for the viewer to be invested. You could have literally analog horror. You could have a 2-minute short with a jump scare. You can be invested without knowing who the character is. Now, obviously, it's very crucial, and even in my new short film After Sleep, I have been getting better with characters and trying to get them to be better written. And I do disagree with that. I do agree with you that character development is crucial. However, this was not the point of the movie. This was not the point of the movie, and a lot of people can say, like, well, then you didn't make a movie if you didn't care about the characters. I obviously cared about the characters. I knew who the characters were. I knew what they wanted to do. I knew what they were doing in the film. I did not want to make this a character piece. That is not what I'm trying to do here. This is not what that is. This was a horror short to see what we could achieve in a 16-minute short film. And I think some of the comments stand out, especially a lot of people saying that it was scary. And I think that's where we did really well in. Now, again, the people saying that they didn't understand it, they had no idea what they had no idea what the movie was talking about or the meaning behind it. At the end of this live stream, I will be telling you the meaning of Limina. And you may be surprised to find out what that meaning is. But for now, let's go back to the comments. So, I do appreciate your comment, DD Green. However, not my cup of tea. I write fiction, and character development is crucial. Not my cup of tea. Nobody asked. If you don't like horror. And also, a horror movie not only made you cry. What was this horror movie? What horror movie is making you cry? I want to know. In terms of short chat, whatever. Yeah, I appreciate your comment though. I very much enjoyed this, but I did not understand the ending. Someone please help me. I do not understand. I don't get it. In other words, don't rent out stretchy places. Interesting. This is a very good horror and very scary, good stuff. 736 OMG. I enjoyed the short horror very much. Hope to see more. Thank you for posting. Hey, thank you, man. I like it. Disjointed and nonsensical with no resolution. Terrible story, symbolism genius. That was a funny comment. I actually kind of chuckled that in my mind. Again. This is the problem with people. I'm myself even included, especially if I don't like a movie. Well, if I don't like a movie, I just say I don't like the movie, and I don't blame it on terrible story. However, there is a story to this. There is a story. in some of these comments have actually got it, which leads me to believe that some of these people that are commenting didn't even fully watch the short film. To say that had a terrible story, you're not supposed to know the story. Well, you are supposed to know the story. The story is there. The meaning of the story is hidden, and you have to kind of piece it together. And it's obviously, I left it open-ended. That was the point of the short. In symbolism, genius can be done well. Mother, for example, Jennifer Lawrence. That is a movie by Darren Aronofsky. I hated the movie for a long time. Until I really looked into the symbolism and what it was trying to go for, because that movie had no storyline. The storyline made no sense. It didn't make anything. However, the symbolism, I think, saved it. So you can't have that. You can't have that where it's a terrible story, but the symbolism saves the movie, because maybe that's what the director was trying to go for. They were trying to get to an art form. So there's that. Waste of my time. Okay. Again, if it's a waste of your time, why comment? Nah, I'm not going to get into it. Amusingly bad acting, like it should be a comedy or training video. Thanks. This is interesting. In what way is the acting bad? I especially thought that the two main characters made their normal interactions believable. If you truly want bad acting, I suggest free Amazon Prime horror movies. I agree. The acting was so hollow and listen, I'm not Leonardo DiCaprio. This next short film, Nikki will be the main lead, and Nikki, let me tell you, Mr. LIMINA himself can have range for a normal person who does not act for a living. So we will see. But I'm gonna be really glad that I'm gonna be behind the camera for After Sleep instead of being in it. It gives me more creative control, and I think I'm just more excited about that in general. Top selected. Oh, so let me go. 38. There's only 38 comments. I thought there was more comments. Huh. Okay. Well, that was all the comments. Okay. Well then, I guess we're here now. So what's gonna happen? Well, I'm going to tell you that what the true meaning of LIMINA is. Is it shift 1? No, is it shift 2? It is shift 2. Ha ha ha. I'm sorry you had to see that. So, the meaning behind LIMINA has actually already been said technically by a few comments. Technically, a lot of people actually got it right. A bunch of you got it right. I will say, each comment I saw got this close, yet not so far. And the comment that I'll do the sort by the top. I really like this one. By Alexandra. The way I see the painting throws both the main characters into a possible endless internal loop, each one perceiving the others as a threat to them in their own reality when one of them listens to the command. So this one as well, trapped in a loop trying to remember a crime he committed. The apartment represents his mind. And then here's this one. I think the main guy murdered the other one in the past in the same location some time ago. Now with some amnesia due to unknown reason, he remembers the picture because he has seen it before. So basically, that painting that we had, I found at a thrift store because I needed a painting that symbolized. I was either going for trapped or loopy, like stuck in a loop. And the one I'm blanking on the name of the actual. If you look it up, it is technically a real, like, there's different variations of it, but it's a real. It starts with like 9 something. Hold on. 9-lined. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Fuck, I forget what the name was. But basically, I looked it up, and it symbolized being stuck. I forgot what it was. It being trapped in trying to be strategic about not being trapped. I forget the exact definition, but from what I found from that painting, it symbolized it very well for me. I thought that's perfect for what we're going for. And why were we going for that? The main character, me, is stuck. Fuck me, sorry. The ADHD's kicking in. Is stuck in a loop. He's stuck in a loop, and he has no idea why he's stuck in a loop. He is going back to the apartment of where it all began, and chicken, he is there. What happens? Well, he goes into the apartment. He notices the painting that looks familiar, and not to say that he's seen that painting before, but he understands in his mind the symbolic nature of that, and his brain is clicking in. And also, especially with how I filmed the first scene with the long corridor, I tried to match that up with as best as I could with the painting. Obviously, I couldn't, but I did as best as I could with the narrow lines. And so basically, you hear rummaging upstairs from the apartment. He doesn't know what that is. The roommate says basically it's just the neighbors going through, going in, and you get glimpses of somebody else from his past, a woman, a girl, and you get some pictures, glimpses of blood, and then you finally come to the end where he's being haunted, being hunted, and then he sees that glowing red light at the end where he opens the door. But before that, you also hear upstairs, do you get it now, Paul? Because his subconscious mind is trying to tell him, do you understand it yet? We're trying to help you out. So basically, his mind is trying to tell him what happened, and it restarts again because he didn't understand it the first time. And basically, he did kill the roommate. He did kill the roommate. The girlfriend, I saw some people say originally I did want him to kill the girlfriend, but I felt like that was too much to put into a short film. So for emotional depth, I put that in there. Also to kind of throw off the audience, but to also symbolize that, he did have somebody in his life. But he did ultimately kill the neighbor, and all that ruckus that was going on upstairs is actually, especially with right before he stands up and hears the gunshot, he hears that, and that was him in the real life event of why he's stuck in a loop. So all of that banging upstairs, all of that, the construction was actually him in the event of killing, and he just doesn't remember it, and that's why he keeps going back to this apartment in his mind, and it's a loop. So that's basically the meaning of Limina. In Limina, especially at the beginning of it, the actual quote is the invisible thresholds between one state of existence and another, where perception begins and reality begins to shift. He doesn't know where he's at. It's all scrambled in his brain. It was, if you want to call it silly, sure. If you want to call it safe, that's fair. This was just the safest way I could have done a short film without putting too much in. Because if I put too much in, it would have been too much story and not enough scare. Because I really wanted to go for scares. And I am excited for After Sleep, because After Sleep, I think I'm excited for After Sleep. And basically, I think I can talk about After Sleep. I think I can talk about it. I am pretty sure I can talk about After Sleep. Yeah, but we can switch back now. But yeah, Limina, there was nothing special to Limina. Well, there was. A lot of you did get it right. It was just a little mixed. But you guys pretty much did get it. But yeah, After Sleep, I'm very excited for. Because After Sleep deals with nightmares as a kid, in a sense. I really wanted to make a horror movie. That's why I also did Bad Dream with my dog. I wanted to test out a nightmarish atmosphere. I'm not saying that After Sleep is going to be exactly like that. A lot more polished, obviously. But this short film is dealing with trauma and the idea of nightmares. And when I was a kid, nightmares were always scary for me. I had multiple ones of them. I had repeating ones. I've had the normal nightmares where you would not be able to move, or you would not be able to scream, or you won't be able to do anything. Or even the ones that you are aware that you're dreaming, and then because you are aware that you're dreaming, it becomes nightmare. It becomes a nightmare-fueled dream. And I really wanted to make, because I feel like I can tap into that kind of fear. And so I created this story. I'll tell you. So the story follows Alex, the main character, and he goes to try out this new drug to help him with his trauma and his sleeping, and to try to help him kind of come to terms with his trauma, whether he knows about the trauma or not, or can't remember the trauma. And so throughout this movie, there are things that happen, and there are some twists and turns in there as well. So it deals with nightmares, and I'm really excited for these like horror scenes that I have in my head. I'm thinking, if you've ever seen Skinamarink, this movie, if you've seen that, it's not going to be like that, because that movie's an hour and 40 minutes, and while, albeit it's still one of the scariest movies I've seen, I will not sit through an hour and 40 minutes of that just to watch it. But I will keep watching it when people have never seen it before. I need to be distracted from the fact that it's an hour and 40 minutes when it should have been a 25, 30-minute short, or maybe even less. But regardless, Skinamarink, the way that that's filmed, the horror shots in that, I'm leaning more towards that. There are a lot of The Shining. I have really big inspo from The Shining. Stanley Kubrick is one of my all-time favorite directors. So Stanley Kubrick, even in LIMINA, I feel like, I'm surprised no one caught that, but I try to put a little Kubrick push into that. Still have a long ways to go, but After Sleep it deals with that trauma, with that nightmarish trauma. I'm very excited to put that and to film it. Don't know when it's gonna come out. I'm hoping, but depending on what we film, I want to see if I can get it into a film festival. There's a couple of them, and a lot of these film festivals, you can't upload the video, and you have to basically put it into the film festival before you release it. Or it has to be chosen for the film festival and not chosen for the film festival, and then you can release it. So I'm going to wait on that, and if not, it's probably going to be about late summer, probably September, or around the same time that LIMINA was released in August. But if it's film festival worthy, that's going to be a fall release, or even a Christmas release. But so yeah, After Sleep is going to be very exciting. Yes. So yeah, so I am excited for that. I'm excited for After Sleep. I'm excited for a lot of things to come. It's definitely just tough to create videos, especially when the market for watching YouTube, a lot of the competition for other big YouTubers. I never really cared about that. But I'm excited to keep making videos. I'm excited to keep making short films. And I am excited to... I think I might do a separate review for Hail Mary, for Project Hail Mary, probably. I'll probably film that maybe tomorrow. Or, like I said, I'll just clip what I got from today. But yeah, so that's the meaning behind LIMINA and the talk about After Sleep. So what we got here? Alrighty. How long have I been streaming for? What, like, less than an hour? Less than an hour. Alright, I'll go a few more minutes. What else do we want to talk about? I mean, we can go... You know what? Let's go to Bad Dream.
Meet Squibbler, the AI book writer.
Why do I have an ad on Bad Dream? What?
Chapters.
That's so interesting. So, actually, you know what? I do want to talk about that, because that's the second video that... So, I don't get ads on my YouTube channel yet. I have to have 1,000 subscribers. So, I don't put ads on. But this is the second short video on my channel that has gotten an ad. And the other video is the first analog horror I did. It doesn't have it now. Does this one have a... No. Which is weird. So Bad Dreams has an ad? Oh no, it doesn't, but it was weird. But yeah, Bad Dream I just wanted to make because I was staying over at my girlfriend's grandparents' place, and I was home alone with my dog, and I also had my camera, and I was like, you know what? Might as well. So I did this little fun, little quick thing. It wasn't too crazy. Chicken is a phenomenal actor. I do like that shot. A lot of it was natural lighting. I didn't bring my like ring lights, or I didn't bring any like big lighting. The only lights I had were my couple of flashlights and a diffuser, and a like I don't know what to call. I don't know what to call them. The not a diffuser, but like a panel to bounce off. Fuck, I should stop playing with that. A panel to bounce off light off. That's basically what else I had. And I thought it was cool to make this. It was just cool and quick. Something fun to make. Nothing too crazy. And Chicken, of course, yes, Chimkin for Best Actor. He really should be Best Actor. He was really good. Did not look at the camera once. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. That's like kind of creepy. That's always creepy. And then he wakes up. Oh, Chicken had a bad dream. Oh. But I definitely want to. I do want to keep making like quick shorts like those. And maybe post them on TikTok. The only thing about TikTok is that then I have to frame it for the 9:16 frame for TikTok, because I could post it as like the widescreen as it is, but as an appealing person for TikTok, no one's, not to say that no one's gonna watch it, but more so than not, people who will watch horror on TikTok will just normally want to watch the full 9:16 vertical screen. So I definitely want to keep making something like that or those in between. But yeah, so After Sleep is coming soon. That's going to be the next short film. I am pretty excited for that one. Like I said, it's going to be Limina, but Limina squared, I guess, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, I have no idea. So, but yeah. So I mean, but yeah, I just want to talk about Limina. I wanted to talk about because it recently got a boost of success. And I think it was because of the Backrooms movie that came out. And I remember when I made the movie and I put the tags in, it, I guess basically I had Backrooms in the tags, and this was in August of last year, so obviously nothing came to it. I think out of the first week, I got 11,000 views from it, and now it's at 23,476. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good for oh, what's this? This is the A. Oh, I didn't even see this. What is this? The AI generated video summary. Eliminate horror follows two roommates moving into a new apartment. One notices unsettling details, including a familiar painting and recurring dreams. Okay. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, so Limina had like a boost of success. I was really surprised about it. And yeah, I mean, I want to keep making short films. I want to keep crafting it. I want to keep doing this until somebody calls me up. I don't know. But yeah, I think my dog wants to go outside, so I think I want to. Oh, no, I'm gonna have to end this stream. No, that's okay. Again, I just want to do a quick stream. It's my first stream, so I wanted to make sure, obviously is a-okay. I think so. So, and I just wanted to talk about Limina, talk about Hail Mary, and talk about I said I wanted to talk about my movie collection. I have about over 200 movies, which sounds like a lot, but to a movie collector, that's nothing. Like those movie collectors have like hundreds of thousands of movies. But this shelf is probably worth about a couple thousand, probably. Especially the steelbooks. I would like to do maybe like a live stream of like showing my favorite steelbooks that I own. Maybe I could do that real quick. My favorite steelbooks that I own. Hold on. I could do top 3. One of my favorite steelbooks. It's definitely probably be this one. This one's. Oh, God, scratch on it. Oh, man. that's a horrible thing about these steelbooks. I need like cases for them. Which fucking sucks. All right, these are. I would say that these are my three. I mean, three favorite right now. Two of them. Actually, all three of them. Right? Did I get this one off of eBay? I forgot if I got the Evil Dead Rise off of eBay, so maybe this isn't my favorite. But these two are definitely because I got them off of eBay. This one was like the Batman. This is specific one because there's a couple of steelbooks. This one that has the Riddler question mark. It is fucking rare, and I was surprised I fucking pulled it out of eBay. And same thing with this one. This is the American Psycho, and it is a Best Buy exclusive. And obviously you can pull the mask off, you know, his mask like in the movie. So I always think that that's really, really cool. So those are a couple of my favorite steelbooks. I have a couple of more. I do like the long leg steelbook. And I do like the writing and like Micah Monroe on the back. I do like that one. You need to get more sleeves though, because sometimes they do get mushy. I do. Godzilla -1. Godzilla -1 is definitely a favorite of mine as well. I definitely think that this could be a separate video, to talk about my movie collection. But yeah, I just wanted to just do this live stream just to see how it is to just chat with you guys. And hopefully this can be a available to watch on YouTube. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching this live stream. This will definitely be better, and hopefully we'll maybe even do more interactive things, especially if we get more of a base. And we have 601 subscribers, which is fucking like literally an hour and a half ago or 2 hours ago I had 598. So keep subscribing, keep showing people Limina. Don't care if you don't understand it or not. I appreciate it. I really do. So thank you guys for watching this live stream. I will catch you guys in the next video, and I'm so sorry. We're terrible at uploading, and I know the film log too. The film log was supposed to be just like weekly things because of that reason. The film log might be a fucking 2-week basis thing at this point. But yeah, so catch Miguel, Time Collective, and the film log over on their channel, and obviously keep checking in for stuff like this over on this channel. I definitely want to see if I can find a way to watch short films. I think I have to reach out to some of the creators that post short films to ask them if I can watch it so I don't get copyright striked. And I think that would be really fun to do a reaction video. So maybe if we can do this something like that next weekend, that would be really, really fun. So thank you guys for watching this live stream, for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video.